Genius, formerly Rap Genius, is a site for music lovers at its core. So your students can use this site first to understand lyrics. So they can do that by category, or they can search for a particular song. When they find the song that they're looking for, they'll notice that they can edit the lyrics, and they can also read what other folks have written about lyrics. They can add on by editing, either suggest an improvement, maybe there's a typo, maybe there's an interpretation that they want to put forth. They can edit the lines by saying that there's something missing. They can add an image, or they can just do some formatting help. Once you make your own account, you could see that you can add songs, which really is any text, even though it's called song. You can add a newspaper article, any text at all here. There's a few fields for you to label, and then you press submit. But once you have your own account, you can have several pages. So for example, I have this poem by Stevie Smith, and I populated it with things like a video, related artwork, and I could see that once people have started to annotate my work, my students, I will have this issue of sometimes resolving a proposed edit. And so Einstein Selfie suggested this, and I can either merge it into what I've written, or I can reject it, suggest an improvement to what she has written. I have lots of choices. Here's some other examples, like here. I can see that, again, someone has written something. I see that the writer has misspelled pour to poop. So I have suggested an edit. There's also a proposed edit. Someone else must have caught this. And yes, they directly edited the line. I like to keep the edits there to show that the edits have been done, but you could simply merge them so that they do appear. Here's another example. And you can see that another classmate has taken Einstein's posting and offered an edit. And I can either merge the edit so that it becomes part of the standard, or I could leave it here to show the markup. Finally, something really interesting about Genius is that you can annotate really any page on the web. So for example, here's Voice of America and an interesting article, and I want it to be that when my students click on a word, they can look up that word and put their own definition. So I write Genius, the slash, and then I take the area I want to annotate, double click, and I now have my annotation. But all in all, you have choices of using lyrics as your base, text as your base, and annotating the web. It's a really useful tool.